Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm in replay mode. And I actually found this out yesterday, and it changed just today. So until the towers, there's a beacon and stuff like that, but I'll show the image right here, because I took a screenshot of it. So yesterday beacon wasn't active, but today the beacon is actually active. And this is what so I'm just gonna just try and render this in. I'm gonna try and do it. I'm not sure if I can, but I'll try. I don't think I can, but whatever. So this is the beacon's thing right here, and it looks like to me it's opening back up the rifts. Now, what kind of there's no technology in NeoTilt that can actually do that. But if I pull up the image right here, the beacon is taking the energy from the orb, hinting from how the orb has the red lines going to neo-tilted. And because basically if I use my logic of Hop Rocks creating Kevin, creating that basically like that, not just go like that, we're basically reversing the process of how the orb came right here, how Kevin came. So instead of using the Hop Rocks power to create the rifts to actually create Kevin, no, they're actually taking the Hop Rock, the power of the butterfly dimension that I kind of said that the Hop Rocks create rifts, Kevin, and then the Kevin related to the orb. So if my theory is correct that the orb is just a giant rift and the rifts are just a part of the orb, then this completely makes sense why they're reopening back the rifts and why it's possible, because they can, like the rifts are just a little percentage of whatever the power of the butterfly dimension, just a little bit. So I think throughout the days, so basically what they're doing here is that they're destabilizing dimensions right now. The orb has stopped time itself. That's why we have like the orb frozen in time and sparkles at Dusty. And I'll go to Dusty for a minute, but what they're doing right here is that they're opening a actual time rift, like back in season 5 where Drift came out from. Well, so what that means that by opening this, they are destabilizing time a lot more, and they're also destabilizing stuff. They're like just opening back dimensions. Well, yes, because if the orb could actually just rip time itself and open a portal to different dimensions, I have a theory on that that's coming out today, and I have a couple more videos coming out today as well. So your inbox will be flooded with my videos. That would mean that this or up here will so if you go back to season 5 where the rifts brought Drift, Ragnarok, and Sunstrider and stuff like that into and Paradise in the game, then what will become of Tilted? Because like if the rifts could pull in different dimensions and different areas from different dimensions, like Viking Village, Paradise Palms, and all that kind of places, will that mean that if the rifts, if they don't stop the rifts from opening up right now, would that mean that Tilted will become something not Tilted, but something more like something more but Tilted? Because the rifts are, we don't fully understand the rifts. All we know from my logic is that Hop Rocks create the rifts and rifts created Kevin, and also this could this mean that Kevin could be reborn as something new? Well, it certainly gives a chance to it, but I'm doubting it. So what I think here is that throughout season, or throughout the days that are throughout like next week, till next week for the next challenges, they'll open the rifts much more larger and the time rift that's gonna be, and so throughout the days, the time rift is gonna be so much larger. And since time is unstable and time shouldn't be messed with in this kind of state, the rifts will pull in a whole new town and replace Tilted, because the texture is kind of mushy. So I'm pretty sure that means that either this place is gonna be changed a little bit throughout the days, and it has. So basically, it's taking the orb's power of time, reusing it to create a rift, and that effect will bring a new area into the game. So this season is a little cryptic for me. I'm not that good with time, as I said multiple times, but so here at Dusty, and we are back here. Okay, we're back here. So as you can see here, Dusty has been the gray one has been wrecked, basically has been ransacked, and inside we have ATMs that have been ransacked, and government stuff, and this. Now, who could be watching? Who could be watching? Well, I think that the government could be watching, trying to destabilize time and trying to fix everything, but we don't know. But we don't know what this could happen. Well, we don't know what they're doing, basically. But I have a theory that just clicked in my head. So if I pull the image of the actual thing here, the red part that is absorbing the orb's power and turning it into a rift. We've seen that color before. We've seen it. We've seen that black and red kind of technology that they're using at Neo. If we go to the orb, not the orb, I mean the meteor that's stuck in time, and if we go over here, we see the visitor's capsule over here, and he has almost the exact thing, the exact color and forms the thing that they're using at Tilted. Now could that mean that either the visitor is trying to open back the rifts at Neo, or did he take over Neo Tilted, or did he just like steal some technology from Neo, built this thing by the river, by the giant sword thing at Neo, and is now reopening the rifts, and by doing that, he opens a whole new dimension of Tilted. Now, I'm pretty sure that's possible, because this season is all about dimensions and time destabilizing, and the world is destabilizing really fast. It honestly is destabilizing really fast. Time is destabilizing pretty fast. Pretty fast. Now, if they keep opening the rifts like this again, they could reopen the whole. They can just reopen the whole thing back again. And remember, see that it started like 10th week of season 4, the rifts, and it took a whole season for it to close and create Kevin. Then Kevin exploded back to season 4, Ice King stuff, that's it, and then we're back here with season 10 doing the exact same thing, just with the visitor technology once again. Now, the visitor obviously has the power and obviously has the technology and the understanding of how to create the rifts. Now, if I go by my theory again, that either you create rifts by having hop rocks, then what made hop rocks? Literally, what made hop rocks? Um, well, the meteor itself created the hop rocks. Literally, they actually created hop rocks. And if we can see here, we can see some substance here that's glowing off of it. That is the hop rock substance, right? Yes, I think so. That's the hop rock substance. So that means the visitor could just sample this, then just bring it to Neo, steal some technology at Neo, and just put the hop rocks into the machine to create a rift. But remember, the orb is just kind of a little rift, a big rift actually. So I think that he's just reusing something. He's reusing the 0 point where the rift started back in season 4. We're using it back to create a rift at Tilted, bringing a new area of Tilted, a new place for Tilted, a new place at Tilted, and hopefully doing something else. Cause like my brain right now is just kind of messed up because like I've been grinding all so far all season. I'm on level 40. But I hit 41 very soon. But I gotta put this video up for you guys, so I gotta take a little time off my grinding. So I'm just gonna try and get closer to this rift for a second, cause watch this, guys. Just watch this. That looks completely like a rift. So it's so basically time destabilizing. The visitor again is staring a rift front into a different dimension. Well, could that mean that some locations could get deleted and replaced? Well, I know that over here at Polar Peak, next to Polar Peak, there's a Flush Factory toilet, and it's been upgraded just a little bit to make it seem more Flush Factor-ish. And would that mean that Polar Peak will be replaced with Flush Factory? Well, remember, this is literally how Viking Village came to be. A few things from the Rift's power started taking stuff from different dimensions, or started putting stuff from different dimensions into our map, the anchor for season 5, creating Viking Village, and they're doing the exact same thing, but reversed. They're taking toilets and stuff from the past and putting it into the present time, making and replacing I know that if I go back to my favorite place since season 5, Paradise Palms and the desert biome itself, we can see a where is it? Where's the house? Where's the house? Where's the little house over here? This house right over here, that's basically moss, that has the little things like mossy on it. So if my theory is correct, that either this whole area over here, like this whole bit of area over here, is gonna get replaced with mossy, then that's gonna be insane. Because on the map, in playground mode, actually, if you go playground, it doesn't actually show Paradise for me anymore. It shows the gas station. So could that mean that the gas station part is going to be replaced with Mossy? Moisty, I don't know how to say it. That probably could happen. Now, I've also, some of my friends have been telling me about, over here, the Risky Real sign being over here. I don't know where. I've been looking for it like ever since I heard it, so I'm gonna try and look for it right now. But look at this. Also, like, pressure plan's pretty good. Let's go up some more over here. Boom. Alright. Now I gotta go find this thing. Is it this down here? Yeah, it's just down here. So this is the risky real sign. Drive-in theater back from season 5, and prepare for collision. Now, that reminds me of something. Back in season 5, people started looking at the sign, being like, "Prepare for collision." People thought that referenced season 6, where like collision's about to happen, but now we're back in we're in season 10 or season X. Prepare for collision makes total sense to me, because it's taking so much from different dimensions into one dimension, and time is destabilizing very quickly. Prepare for collision probably means that either every single old place on the map will be replaced with new places on the map. So like where is it? Is it down here? No. I know there's a Lazy Links reference somewhere over here. I'm trying to find it though. But people but like cause like a lot of places on the map are having locations. Yeah, right over here. You see, that's the whole place, and the golf clubs. So, and wait a minute, and the part 1. So a lot of places on the map are getting changed. Oh, country club. Oh my god. Okay. So basically, in the locations where the first thing started going right now, we have SHAREfactory over there at Polar, and then we have Mosty that's having much more stuff as well turning in, and we have the drive-in theater, and then we have the country club sign coming in back in. So could that mean that either Lazy Links could be returning? Could that mean that like this pirate ship of Lazy Lagoon could still be here, but Lazy Links will take over this whole area here? I think so. And for the drive-in theater, could what could replace the drive-in theater? What could? Well, I think that either this whole area, like from the face to over here to over here, will be will be risky, and for Flush, well, besides a little bit beside Polar Peak. And if my theory right now is correct, that and probably we might even be able to see Retail Row come back in the game. Part of Retail Row probably will come back. I don't know. I don't really know. But yeah, the Rifts is opening back. We have a lot of stuff happening. A lot of things happening. The visitor is probably doing this. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. And if you're if the rift could and also I'm pretty sure the rift, if the visitor is making back a rift, but since the rocket isn't here, he's using he's using the technology from Neo Tilted. Could that mean that the rift could destabilize time even more? And tomorrow, could we see the rift much more bigger? Well, yes. Well, I'll keep you guys updated on what happens. And keep an eye out for some videos coming out today too. Some more videos after this one. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.